Hello, and welcome to an episode of Tales from the Podcast. Hopefully, Jeff will be joining soon. He had a little issue and got to start early. You know, real life comes in the way sometimes. But, anyways, I am here and definitely want to remind everybody to check out everything over at talesfromthepodcast.com. Um, Comic books available there, all sorts of cool shit. So, feel free to check it out. You know, join our Patreon. Don't be a bitch. It would be greatly appreciated. And obviously, check out everything that Jeff has going on over at Skewered Universe. Dude works really fucking hard to make sure he has everything going, and show him a little bit of love over there too. And you can find that link also at talesfromthepodcast.com or over at Skewered Head. So yeah, make sure you check all that out. So today's going to be probably a little bit of a quicker episode, but get it done nonetheless. So today it is the episode, The Tale of the Gruesome Gourmets. And yeah, I mean, it was an episode. But we're going to go ahead and talk about some of the people that are in there first, like always, because that's just how the fuck we do shit around here. There's actually quite the fucking little group here of people, which is not bad. I mean, it's always nice to have a good cast. And I believe we actually got a different director for this than we have in a while, which we got Laurette LeBlanc. I'm not sure if we've touched on her at all, but she done a lot more script work than directing. Basically, 6 episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark from the newer series is basically where she's got a majority of her directing in. She also did 6 episodes of The Mystery Files of Shelby Woo, as well as 1 episode of Emily of the New Moon. Never fucking heard of that. I'm hoping it's a werewolf thing, but no, it's definitely not. Yeah, that looks really fucking gay. Yeah. But anyways, going ahead and jump into the cast. We have Patrick Thomas as Tommy, and he's done 2 episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark, an episode of Goosebumps. I mean, it looks like basically he was a child actor for the most part. But the Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark, The Witness, some French shit, What Katie Did, and whatever Vampire High is from 2001, 2002, which looks pretty dumb. But yeah, he did that. We also got Justin Bradley as David in this episode. Looks like he's turned more into writing. Well, no, not really. I guess he's done some acting. As recent as last year, he was in Darkness of Man. Did an episode in Warm Bodies. Fred's Head. I mean, yeah, I'm not really seeing too much. A little bit of art, like voice work. He was in Arthur. He was the voice of Arthur for 9 episodes. I did not know they had multiple voices. Did an episode of Lassie in the 90s. Yeah, he's been around. He did a little bit of stuff here and there. We also got Giovanna Caraba as the mother in this episode. And she did not a lot at all. This episode, Mambo Italiano, Dead Zone, My Friend Anna, 2009. Not a lot. Not even really a bio or anything, but it's kind of weird that in the personal details, the only thing that they even put in there about this person is that they're 5'3". So I'm assuming at some point in time their height might have been up for question. Who the fuck knows? We also have, oh, I almost fucked that up. Anakin Slade. I almost wanted to say Anakin Skywalker. He's not a Skywalker. And they played Chuck in this episode. a little bit of acting, not too much, just a few things. And it seems like they've been on and off for the most part. They were in Supernatural, the animation, for 19 episodes. Yeah. A little bit of voice work, Happy Slapping, 19-2, Spaceman, Art of More, a little bit of TV stuff and some TV movies. That name's gonna suck. Kwasi Sangui. I don't know. He played Mr. Pym in this episode, and what a voice this motherfucker had. And wow, actually, he's super recognizable when you really think about it. But he was in 300 as the big black guy with the weird Chinese Persian stuff on his face. Let's see. He's actually been in a ton of shit. A lot of voice work as well. I wonder how many times he's actually just got jobs just on his voice. He has an awesome voice for shit. I mean, a lot of voice work, a lot of Assassin's Creeds. I'm not seeing a lot of TV or movies that I actually know. A lot of French stuff in here. Like I said, 300, but Being Human, he was on there. A lot of TV movies that nobody knows. The Will, Nikki Deuce.
Hey.
Yeah. Whoa, there's a Jeff. Startled.
Sorry. As you can see, like flushed out and.
Yeah, you look like you've been moving around a bit.
Yeah, I carried about 50 to 60 pounds of groceries in the house all at once.
Jesus.
And then had
to
clean up a blueberry spill. So
I understand, man. You know,
I made it
day too.
Oh yeah.
At least you being late gave me enough time to set up a little bit of background stuff.
I like it.
You don't even get to see all of it. In fact, I don't even have enough room for as much as I bought. I thought I was going to be able to fit all these shelves in, but it's like, nope. Definitely was not able to.
Damn.
But I sure as fuck tried, man. I really did.
Hey, as long as you tried.
I still got shit all over the fucking place that I haven't been able to fucking get in there. So it's like, yeah. But, you know, what can you do?
Hey, it still looks good. I like that we can see the crow right next to Evil Dead. What is that other one? There's a little one there. I can't make out what it is.
This?
Yeah.
That's my Joe Blow, Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's fucking dope. That's fucking dope. All right. I don't mean to get us sidetracked. We got
No, you're good. There's a lot of fancy stuff over here. Maybe not the Garbage Pail thing. Maybe not the Garbage Pail Kid, but
oh no, the Garbage Pail Kid ties it all together.
Right. I don't like how I had the comics so low though. But I mean, I only had so much room to really show stuff.
I get it. I have a shelf behind me that I'm not showing because I have the green screen that I haven't even finished fully getting stuff on yet. So
stacks and stacks of more books to put up, more comics. I got 3 bins there, a bin there, more stuff over there.
I've still got stuff I haven't brought in for the renovation, and I still have Cocaine Stripper Stronghold that's got to find a place.
Yeah, I got that all up here. So next to the Tales from the Crypt Keeper VHSs that are still sealed. And my
nice.
Yeah. Anyways, let me go ahead and continue. I'm talking about the black guy in this episode.
Oh, Kwasi Sangui. That dude had a deep ass fucking voice.
Yeah, I was looking through his thing. Like, he's in a ton of stuff, right? But he's also the voice of Shredder in some of the video games. But
oh shit!
In 300, he's the big black guy.
Okay, because I was looking at him going, I've only seen 300 maybe twice.
Right.
So I was like, I know I've seen this guy before.
This is his 3rd thing he ever did. Like, he was really fucking new to acting when he did this. But
wow, and that's saying something because he actually nailed what he was supposed to be doing pretty fucking well.
Right. I'm going to just throw it out there that He is awesome just for the simple fact of his voice. His voice work is just awesome. Dude, your green screen through your eyes looks fucking nuts.
Because the glasses reflection. That's why I try to keep my head down, but I'm looking at the screen over here. I try to keep the hat low enough so it doesn't interfere.
You're good, dude. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and move on. We have, that's weird, 2 first names. Jessica McKenzie plays Candy. Let's see, what is she in? She's, there's going to be a bunch of stuff I don't know. Falcon Bridge is falling down. Never heard of that. Nope. Voice work on Assassin's Creed. In the movie Sophie, or the TV series Sophie, she played very pregnant woman. Let's see.
For one episode, that's how pregnant she was. She could only last for one episode.
She was in the TV movie The Collectors. She was in Stardom. I have no idea what that is. 2 seconds. I mean, it doesn't seem like she did too much acting. But then again, she did stuff in 2023. It's like she took 11 years off to do that.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. We also have Gordon Maston as Mr. Collins in this.
He's dead.
Is he?
Yeah, died July 26th, 2020.
Yeah, French guy too.
So we're like 7 days away.
French. You gotta stop that shit. It's funny too because he was in The Day After Tomorrow. He played the bus driver, and the black guy, Mr. Pym or whatever, Kwasi. He was also in that movie as a security guard. So they ended up reconnecting in a different movie later on, which is cool.
Yeah.
See, he was in The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. He played as cocaine. No. He's in a bunch of other shit though.
Holy shit.
Black Swarm. Killing Zelda Sparks. Voice acting stuff and some Far Cry shit. Not seeing a lot that I actually know though. A lot of French stuff. I mean,
my God, he was the voice in the Swamp Thing cartoon.
Really?
Yeah.
That might be the coolest thing he did. He was in The Neighbor.
Oh shit! He was Big Mouth Koopa in the Adventures of Super Mario Brothers 3 cartoon.
Really?
Yeah. He was in the
RoboCop TV series.
The animated TV series.
Yeah.
But still.
I mean, that's still cool. He did a lot of voices on Clifford.
Yeah. Holy shit.
It doesn't say who he played, though.
No, it just says video.
I'm kind of... He was in the Garbage Pail Kids TV series. Did voice work.
I forgot they even had a TV series for the Garbage Pail Kids.
He was in Dino Saucers.
Oh, shit.
Star Wars Droids.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like... What the fuck? The very short-lived series, Star Wars Droids.
Jesus. Anyways, to continue this, we also have Christopher McCabe. Or should I say Christopher B. McCabe? I'm assuming there's another McCabe. But, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how, but that's quite possible.
Yeah. Man.
Shit, this guy's
he was in Fear Street Prom Queen most recently.
That's fairly recent. That came out not too long ago.
Yeah. There's some shorts. I mean, I'm trying to see if there's anything that I know of. He did an episode of Supernatural.
I mean, you don't recognize him as Fishing Boat Captain from X-Men Apocalypse?
No. I kind of got tired of fucking naming off some of those. It's like, you know. But then again, I just named that other lady as, you know, when she was fucking very pregnant girl. He was in Scanners 3, The Takeover.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Continuing on with this, we have Robert Rudman as the Skinny Man. Ooh, talk about a guy. What the fuck? Look at the years on that work.
What? Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Imagine stopping in 2005 to come back to 2024 in a movie that nobody's ever heard of called Universal Groove.
What's crazy is like 95, then 99. Okay, 4 years. Not bad. Probably doing some stuff. And then 2000, 2005, and then back in 2024 for one thing.
Yeah. I'm going to move on because I just like the plot synopsis for that, and that looks retarded as hell. Kevin Ryder as the portly man. I liked it better when they called him Jubs.
Chubster.
Yeah. He was in The Terminal, Noel, Abandoned, last chapter, Dead Awake, this episode, and some other shit that nobody ever watched.
Yeah. I think the only other thing besides this people would know would be The Terminal.
Yeah.
And I only know that just from name. I haven't seen it.
Not good. That's the one with Tom Hanks, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's living in the airport or something. I don't know.
That dude's an asshole. I think he's the reason Heath Ledger died. If you get it, you get it, right?
Yeah, if you know,
I can't even show you a video anymore. Fucking StreamYard.
Hopefully we'll get that fixed.
Yeah, we're gonna be trying out some new things for everybody there. I mean, like,
yeah, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, peel them with a
potato peeler. Grapes.
Oh, who peels grapes?
Is
that even a thing?
People. Weird people peel grapes.
Oh, fucking probably Jews. Jews peel grapes.
The younger brother in this fucking episode peels grapes.
Ugh. Let's move on. We also have Kathleen Fee as Dottie.
Oh, she actually did more than just this. I was not expecting that.
Holy fuck, she did.
Yeah.
There's a lot of French shit in here, but I didn't realize that French people made this much TV.
Who knew? Who knew?
I don't really know. I don't know any of the things that she's done, though. I'm like looking through it all. It's like, yeah, I don't know any. I've heard of Being Human. She was Barbara the Ghost. I have heard of I've heard of Outbreak, but I've never heard of Outbreak: Anatomy of a Plague.
Nope.
Dr. Jack. No, that's a TV movie from 2008. Do not know that one. Man.
Yeah, like there's little things that stick out.
A lot of stuff, but I mean, nothing that I know.
Like, I know the name of that show, The Mystery Files of Shelby Woo, because it's one of those things when you're flipping through channels back in the day, you come across it. But
she's done 3 episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark, though.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little Men, I've heard of that. David Copperfield TV movie. Did not know there was a TV movie about David Copperfield.
Yeah, no idea. Oh, Papa Beaver's story time.
Jesus.
Yeah.
She was in The Jungle Book from 1990. Lurie. And The Adventures of Mowgli. Yeah. All right. Bob's.
Yeah, no fucking clue what that is.
Oh, neither.
I was like, Bubba Bob's? What the fuck?
Yes, I say it like I know exactly what it is.
Hey, I mean, you said it exactly as it's spelled here. Bobobs.
Yeah. Oh, as you should.
God, I felt like I was having a stroke spelling that.
Right. Well, anyway, that's basically the entire cast for this.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and give us a very fast walkthrough, I guess?
Sure, I can do that. So Tommy and David are brothers.
No way.
I believe. Is Tommy the older brother or is David? I don't remember who's who.
I don't know. This episode was kind of...
Either way, one older brother, one younger brother. Right. They live at home with their mom. Apparently, dad ran out on him to get a carton of cigarettes, never came back.
Yeah, he was black.
Oh shit.
No.
Plot twist. Anyway,
that was horrible.
She's renting like a small apartment they have above their homes. They live in this weird situation. She's like,
I don't understand that. That was weird.
I don't either, because it was like a full-on apartment. It wasn't just like a room.
Right. Not to mention that the fucking bully kid like lived there too.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, it's like she ran a downstairs orphanage, and there was like an upstairs apartment. It was fucking weird. I don't really understand it.
What the fuck? Sorry, I read the comment and got distracted.
Right. Why do I feel like I know exactly who that is?
I feel like I know who it is too.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's someone whose initials are JH.
Yeah.
Is that who you're thinking? Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
So anyway, these two brothers, they bicker back and forth. The younger one tries to get the older one, confirmation, to piss himself by putting his hand in a bucket of water. The mom breaks up a fight downstairs and is like, hey, I need you to give the keys to the new tenants that are coming upstairs to move in.
They came all over the place up there. It was gross.
And that's the episode.
I mean, basically. Oh,
so like,
God damn it. This episode,
they question her, like, we thought you weren't renting it. She goes, yeah, but these guys are going to give me a lot of money for it, so just do it.
Right.
So they're like, fine. The younger brother tries to take off on his bike. The older brother's like, no, you're staying. They argue. Bully pulls up with their babysitter, runs over the bike, and then makes it seem like it's the kid's fault because the bike was there when he could have been, paying attention.
Right.
Threatens the kid. Things move on. The two guys that are renting the upstairs apartment show up and are like, oh, hey, we're your new neighbors. They're like, oh, here's the keys. Go on up. They're like, cool, thanks. We're going to have housekeepers coming by to interview, so just send them upstairs to our apartment. Right. The kids are like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. So they're trying to fix this bike. There's people coming in and out to go interview for this housekeeper position. One gentleman who shows up is rather large. They call him a chubster. He does not come back out after going upstairs. So they're like, that's weird.
He got too chubstery up there.
As a guy who carries a lot of weight, going upstairs can be difficult sometimes. You need a break. Sometimes.
Would you say that you carry enough weight to be a chubster, though?
I would say I do, yeah. Okay. I might be a chubster and a half. So wait, this gets their curiosity going.
Sorry, I found my other garbage pail kid card. My holographic garbage pail kid card.
So they also hear a scream as this guy's others are like, he never came out. That's weird. And then they hear a scream. So as things progress, the kids are wondering, like, what's going on? The younger brother's like, we need to check out what's happening. So he starts snooping in their apartment, sees a tablecloth on the table that looks like this big dude's shirt. Basically starts so think of it this way. The younger brother is basically wanting to be like Nancy Drew, and the older brother's like, we probably shouldn't invade other people's privacy.
Right. Which is really weird for that. I mean, like...
Yeah. They're believing, the younger brother is now believing these two guys are cannibals. They had a truckload of cooking equipment delivered to their new home. Weird, people going in and out. This fat guy goes up there and stays and screams. Everyone's given this pineapple cider. Younger brother has a nightmare about going in there and finding a stock pot of soup that has a finger in it. This makes him want to investigate further. So he and the older brother, reluctantly, the older brother goes with him. They get into the apartment. They start seeing the tablecloth and all this stuff. They're checking the pot. Turns out it's just meatballs. But these two guys are on their way back home. They were off to go get something, and a delivery truck pulled up, which made no sense, but whatever. Like, you saved us a trip. Well, if something was being delivered, wouldn't you not go? Anyway, they get their delivery. The two brothers are inside, and they hear them coming back. So they're like, okay, oh shit.
Right.
Meanwhile, there's a bully that's threatening to turn them into toast for $200 to fix the paint job on his shitty car. So he's kind of interwoven in this, threatening them as they're trying to deduce if these two guys are cannibals. So I'm going to try and wrap this up as quick as possible here. These two guys come back.
Things going on today for me. I had to do a quick episode.
So these two guys finally get into their apartment. The brothers are hiding out in the freezer. We see the babysitter and her boyfriend, who was the asshole with the car. And she's like, hey, you shouldn't have locked them in the room because he stuck a chair under the door to lock them in these guys' apartment. She's like, you're kind of a meathead. You're an asshole, whatever. So she goes to the apartment, gets inside. These guys want to give her cider. The brothers come flying out of the freezer with a bucket of ice going, don't drink that. They're cannibals. In the end, everything is kind of... it's not really resolved in a way where it proves they're not.
Oh, yeah, I guess we're already to that point then, basically, right? Of the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
it seems like they're not, and they're like, hey, they replaced the younger brother's bike for whatever reason, I don't know. But then they say, hey, you guys should come up for dinner. We're going to have chuck steak on toast. And we had special placemats. They hold up a shirt, which is the same as the Hawaiian shirt the bully was wearing in the last scene he was in.
Right.
So leads us to believe they actually might be cannibals, but thus ends the episode. And that's pretty much it. It's basically like, maybe don't go stupid around your neighbors because you don't want to be on the menu.
Right. You're not wrong. So,
there was a bit of a resolution. They explained the cookbooks and how they're chefs and they store their valuables in books because they found the jewelry and were like, this is from the people they killed and ate.
Still whatever. Stupid.
Yeah, this was this was, like you said, this was a cartoon.
Yes, I did. I mean, for those who weren't there when me and Jeff watched this episode, this episode was basically a live action cartoon from the 90s with unwoke jokes, which, don't get me wrong, I love that part of it. I mean, I really don't care about anybody's race. I don't care about nobody's religion. I don't care about anybody's weight. None of that shit, for real. But do I find a good joke funny? Yes. Is that wrong of me? Depends on who you ask. All I do say is that if you do think that's wrong, maybe don't ask a bitch. What I will say too, though, all right, so this episode got a 5.1 out of 10 on IMDb. That might not mean a lot to people who just tune in here or there or whatever, but for Are You Afraid of the Dark, that might be one of the lowest rated episodes so far.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because I don't see it being as bad as some of the ones we've rated lower.
Yeah, I mean, it's
not too far above, but it's not as low. Right. My opinion.
That's fair. What I will say, I would give this episode like a 4. Is it horrible? I mean, it's watchable. It has some funny moments, some decent humor, but it's not following any real structure from any previous Are You Afraid of the Dark type things. There's no real scare. There's no real horror. We don't even get any scream takes, which is one of the things I really like. Then the one that we kind of get is like a nightmare thing. It's stupid. Yeah. What I will say, though, is with this being involved with cannibals, if anybody is into that kind of stuff, this book is fucking amazing.
You have a cannibal cookbook?
It's called The Cannibal's Guide to Fasting by Dana Hammer. So if anybody is into reading books and likes a good story involving cannibals, I strongly suggest checking out what Dana Hammer has going on with this book.
I'm gonna
I
have to
mean,
check
it's
that out.
not, I don't think it's even that short of a read. 302 pages. I mean, it's fairly short.
Yeah, that's not too bad at all.
Hey, you know what? I forgot this is a signed copy. Yeah. Thank you, Dana. Again, I forgot. Yeah. I was part of her
Nice.
initial group of people that read this book, I believe, before it was published.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, it's a really, really good book. Very well done. Great writer. I suggest checking out this book more than I suggest watching this episode for good reason.
Yeah. I haven't even read the book, and I can get down with that.
No, it's great, dude. It really is a really good book.
Like all the comedy with the two cooks
Fuck you,
is
Jay.
good.
No,
That stuff was funny.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like somebody had the idea for like a goofy comedy with a couple of chefs being, and they're like, "Oh, let's turn it into an Are You Afraid of the Dark episode where somebody thinks they're cannibals."
Yeah, it's
It's not the worst. It's definitely not the best.
right.
It has its moments, but there's so few and far between that it's not enough to get more than a 4.
That's fair. But anyways, that's really all I got about this episode. What I will say is that, like I said at the beginning of this episode, please check out everything I got going on over at talesfromthepodcast.com. Check out the comic books. Check out the Skewered Universe links. Check everything out. It's fucking awesome. There's cool shit there. You will not get AIDS. So there's no real reason to.
You'll get hard or soaking wet, but
yeah. You have anything to add, Jeff, before we go? Anything with Skewered Universe?
No, we're getting close to getting production going again, so that's about it. Go listen to the past episodes to get yourselves ready. Gird your loins for more Skewered Universe.
Get ready. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take us out of here. So thanks everyone for watching. Sorry for the shit ass videos at the end because StreamYard's a fucking piece of shit cunt fucking thing.
For them.
Yeah, for real. But
sit on it.
Thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate you all, and buy our shit or go fuck yourself.